Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We're back doing yet more Lego. Oh yeah, that's what we're about here. Lego. So today we're going to put in the pieces going in here. The portion, some of you probably guessed what it is already, but we've got a portion going in here. Then we're gonna nya, and then we're gonna build the walls of nya, and then nya. Anyway, we're gonna put some more bits and pieces in today, and get the insides finished off, and then we can start work on the roof. Now the brick for that has finally turned up. So, but I've got the model on sideways so the side camera can see. Yeah. So all of that, basically, all of that is going in there. That's a lot of parts to go in there. Let's just crack on as we mean. So I hope everyone is well. Hope everyone is okay. Gravy, gravy, gravy. Hi, hi, hi. Hope everyone is good. Hope everyone's enjoying the lovely weather. So finally, the sun is out. It's nice. Do remember, folks, if you haven't already, if you like what you're seeing, you like what's going on, hit the subscribe button. If you don't like what you know what's going on, don't. But yeah, only do that sort of thing if you want to. You can always follow me over on the old Instagrams. I'm over on Twitter as well. Got the old socials working again. Now, before we proceed anymore, I have actually worked out. I've actually tried to put the LED 2x3 brick in there to make it all light up. What a nightmare that was. Literal nightmare. So no, I will not be doing that. Oh my god, I had to take most of this apart just to see if I could engineer this bit, and like, nah, it won't work. I'm not even going to bother. That's too much messing about. So I've left it. So yeah, that's kind of what's happening there. So next goes in our corner pieces, like so. All right. Put our pieces on to hold that together. Now the next bit is very, very fiddly. Very fiddly. So we'll see if we can do it with them in situ. I may have to take this apart and do it off model, but we'll see. We tried all there is to try. I'm not gonna let you fall this time. Let me hold you. I won't let anybody hurt you. Just when you think you've got it together, here we go. Just when you think you've got it together, it starts to come apart again. Oh, see what I mean? You sees what I means? Yeah, comrade. Yeah. Right. So we attached it like that. Next comes the really difficult bit. So place a piece on like that. Then I place a piece like that underneath. So basically going from 1x8 to 1x6. Because we want to stiffen it up even more at the top. But we need to leave the gap. So we're now going to fit, we've got a 1x4 and a 1x3 there. Same here. 1x6, 1x8. Alright, I probably should add some more bracing underneath, but I haven't done yet. I may add to that yet. We'll see just how this goes together. Now that goes back on like that. Right, that sits together like that. And if you give me a moment, I'll just fix this bit up. Hello folks. So, other side's now completed. So, what I've done is I made a quick design change. I'll flip it over and I'll show you. What I've done is I've changed it. Rather than trying to brace it across here, like I was trying to do, which would have brought it down a bit too far, what I've done is, as like all of us that build Lego when you're making it, especially mocks, when you're making it, you look at it and you go, I can improve that. So you do it on the fly. That's what I've done here. So I've gone 1x8 across there, 1x8 across there, as you can see, there and there. And then I've done 1x6 across there and there, and then a 1x8 down there, which actually ties that together, and that is actually very firm. I'm very, very happy with that. That's very, very firm. So we'll sit that back in position like so. Sto. That's in there like that. That's gravy. Grab my other tub I've got there. I've got quite a few bits on the table today I've been working on. I've got bits I'm working on for this one, and I've already started work on the other one as well. So, yeah, I've got a few different things going on at the moment. That's that. So that's the furnace. The barrels have finally arrived for the sink. So that can get attached like that. So we kind of tidied up a few things, excuse me, today. Kind of a few things to finish off. So, that's what's going in there. That's the forge. So what we're going to do next is we're going to build a chimney that comes up, similar to this one. We're going to build a chimney that comes up. So there's going to be two chimneys of different heights coming through the ceiling, through the roof of the house. The blacksmiths, the forge, whatever you want to call it. They're coming through this. So, next, the chimney.
2 weeks later.
Right, so we're going to have bricks here. And then, and then we need to grab some extras from here. Right, need extras. I've got enough in here to sort of start it, and then we're going to have to delve into there to get the rest. So, basic chimney structure. I like to try and overlap the base as best I possibly can. Obviously because it's made up by plates here and the plates underneath, and it's, yeah. Try and give it, I always like to try and give my models as much strength as the plan is at the end, once this entire valley is made, is to LED it all. So I will be getting some LED light kits, or I might even make my own LED lighting kit. I know how to. I am a qualified electrical engineer. I qualified back in the 90s. When the internet was still dial-up for most of us, and broadband wasn't even a thing. But that was a long time ago. So I'm gonna quickly put this together, and then I'll be back with you in a few minutes. Well, technically it'd be a few seconds for you, for yourselves, those that are watching this. For me, it will be a few minutes. So you've seen me put chimneys together before, so it's not different from doing the chimneys like I usually do. So I'll see you in a few seconds. Hello, folks. You can see chimney's done, sort of. Next you've got to do is put on some 1x6. Now you've got to be careful here because now and again when you're making 1x2, especially like this, I found sometimes it twists, even very, very slightly it will twist. So you've got to be careful. There you go. You just give it a bit of a squeeze, and it will plop itself back into place again. Voila. So what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to make a design change. At the moment, I'm going to take that off. Now I like the DVGB in there because to me it gives it that little bit of a what's the term? Bearing do, I think. I'm not quite sure. I know what I mean, but I can't quite put it into words. The joys of the autistic mind. So I'm going to make a design change. I'm going to change the tile on the top here, so I'm going to leave that blank for now. But I'm going to change the tile that actually finishes the top of that off. Going to go a different route, I think, with the tile on the top there. Next, we're going to do the bedroom walls. Flip this round for you. We're going to do the walls that come round here with the doorway here. Okay, so the wall's going to come round here, doorway. It's going to match up with. It's going to meet up with the outside wall here. So flip that around a little bit so I can see it a bit better. So let's crack on. I'm going to do it in one colour rather than flip-flopping between the two colours like the exterior, primarily due to the fact of I'm actually run out of the tan masonry. I believe I've got just enough left to do this outside wall. So, because it's an interior wall, I'm not going to go to such detail on this occasion. Currently waiting for a delivery. Once I get that, then obviously I can go back to two-toning all the walls like I like to do. So, let's get some walls built. So, standard door construction. The door itself is in the two-tone. The rest of it won't be, but the door is. Actually, no, door's not going to be in two-tone. I just realised it looks silly if that is. Right. So we go with the door like that. So that's like that. That's all cool. So, grab some brick. Get to putting this wall in. Actually, I'm just gonna make up some panels. Just throw some panels in instead. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that goes in like that nicely. Now I know the side view can't see this what I'm doing, but luckily we've got two cameras on this jobby. Now usually I don't even go. I'd usually do the embellishments on the interior walls as well as you've seen from previous projects, or previous portions of this project. That's a thought. Soon there are going to be some older buildings from this project making a return. They're scheduled to have their interiors done.
2 weeks later.
Hello, folks. So the walls are in, the door's being placed in. That's all good. Now we're going to tie the top together best we can, and then we will then get to the construction of the exterior wall on this side. Right one. So sometimes I make these pieces up. Sometimes I don't. Really depends on what sort of mood I'm in, whether or not I want to make it easier for myself or whether I want to go down the let's have a stubborn sort of day. Again, joys of the autistic mind. Or so I'm told. So I'm told. I'm told that my autistic nature makes me quite unique. So I'll take that in whichever way they want to send it at me. So I need to dig out a 1x1 to go in there. That's no issue. I'm sure I've got some somewhere. Look at that, right on cue. Ta-da! Look at that. Brilliant. Just brilliant. And yes, I know I've got a gigantic hole in here to fix. But I'll get to that off camera because I want to look at how I may be able to make a design change to that to make it a bit of a feature. I do have some pieces which I may use to make it into a little bit of a feature, but that'll be a surprise for when the building's finished. So don't hate me on that one, all right? Don't start at me at that one. So I'll take you off again. Place you in there like so. Yep, we're nearly there. So interlink our pieces we've got. I do need to place this in, and I completely forgot about that going in. So we'll pull that out for a minute. I had completely forgotten that I actually had a window to go in there. I've just looked in my tub here a bit, and I'm like, ah, yeah. We're allowed to. Hey, we're allowed to forget things, you know. We're allowed to forget things. We're allowed to forget. Don't let anybody ever tell you you're not allowed to forget anything. You are. You are. We're only human. Right then, there is the wall finished. She is done. She's looking good. I'm so glad I managed to get this finished within the supplies I have left. I'm currently waiting on my supplier to furnish me with the brick I require for the next building. So, thanks for watching. Next episode, we'll finally put the lid on this place, and yeah, she'll be finished, and we can move on to the next one. Thanks for watching. Hope everyone's enjoyed this build series so far. Much appreciated. Much love. See you all soon. Good night. God bless. May the Ponzi be with you all. Ta-da.